I had to go take a shit. My stomach was killing me. Um, so yeah, I don't remember where I left off, but I'm assuming I left off here. So I had my second chance to get out right here. Um, for a decent gain. I'm sure it was probably like um, it, it was $1 uh gain for sure. So, because I don't remember my average, but it had to been like 14.50. And I didn't take it. And my average, my share count was now 400 shares, which is $400. Um, which was a little bit less than what it was here, but still. And then it faded back down, and actually, I think it what broke under VWAP. Which I was playing VWAP, but not entirely. I was really trying to play support. Um, but I don't. See, my thing is I don't sell immediately when it touches VWAP because the stock can hover around at or around VWAP, so you don't want to immediately sell when it touches VWAP or it gets close to it because it just might rebound. You want to sell when it's convincingly breaking VWAP, which is not the best way to go about it, but um, I believe my size too was a bit higher than when I was supposed to. I didn't follow my rule of sticking to the proper size. So yeah, I was in over what I told myself to be about to have. I told myself to only have $5,000 or less in the trade, and I'm risking. I don't really think about my risk too much, and that's my problem. But I'm looking to risk like $100 or $2 per trade. Um, that's what I'm aiming for. Like I'm okay with 100 or 2. Three is pushing it. Um, but I only want to trade with $5,000, so I don't risk too much. And I went a little bit over, which is not what I wanted, but it's okay because I didn't go substantially over, like double down on my trade like I did this next trade on EVOK, which is today. This was yesterday, but then it spiked as I was like I started feeling depressed and down. I'm like, damn, this trade's not going my way. I had 1, 2 chances here to get out, and I didn't. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna see it and wait to see if this is gonna spike. And it reached the $10. I mean, not the $10, 10 a.m. range. So I'm assuming. So I was like, okay, this should. If this is gonna go higher, it spike bounce. This is the moment it should. After this drop, I was like, damn, this shit's not working out. I should have got out when I got the chance. It spiked. It just spiked. Like it literally just went straight up as you see here. And I was like, what the fuck? And I said, I can't even get out because I gotta sit back and let this ride. Um, just by the way it's spiking, it's gonna get halted and it's gonna ride. And the next candlestick, it pulls back and it um, spikes and pulls back some more or whatever it did. And then it just started tumbling back down. I was like, what the fuck? Third chance to get out. Um, and came back to break even. And I was just infuriated. I was just upset with myself. Um, I was just furious with myself. And I was just like, what the fuck? I don't even know if I'm using the right words, but I was just upset with myself. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is your third time getting, your third chance of getting out with a profit. And you didn't take it. And then it started perking up. I'm like, what is this gonna do here? Is it gonna is this like where I need to get out right here? Um uh just get out on this bounce after this spike because a lot of volume came in and I'm like, you know what? Get out right here. Get out right here. And I didn't. Fourth time. Then it started going sideways and then it spiked again. And when it spiked, I had another chance to get out. I mean, like I had a chance to get once it broke higher day. I told myself to get out, and I didn't get out. And I was just like, bro, what the fuck? And I don't know. It's just something in me just wouldn't allow me to get out. I don't know if it was greed or just me expecting it to just go higher, but I just refused to get out. And it halted as it's going up, and I'm telling myself to get out at high day. It halted, and uh, I think when it spiked here, I was up $731. And I'm just like, get out, get out. Didn't get out. Halts. I said, okay. I had 5 minutes to clear my mind and think this through. I said, Sonny, you have to get out right here. And I entered a limit order to get out right here, somewhere around right here. And I said, bro, once this unlocks, get out. And uh, if it doesn't spike up some more, have your order ready and pending to exit like somewhere in this range. You know, just under because it had halted at 1653. I'm like, okay, you're aiming for $1.50. You're up $2. Aim to get out just above 60 so you can get out if it starts panicking down. I didn't get out. Then I got on halted. I didn't get out for one, two, three, four, five, six opportunity. I didn't get out. Unhalted and started spiking up. I refused to get out. Came back down. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's gonna consolidate and push back up. It never gave me that. Um, then all throughout here, seventh opportunity to get out. I said, look, it's not spiking up anymore. You need to get out now. It's about to start crashing. I refused to get out. It came crashing down, and I sat and I just held and held and held, and it just came tumbling down. I went from being up. Let's see. Let's do the math because I don't remember. Um, this high was at 1711. So 17, 17.11 minus, we'll call it 14.5. I was up $2.61 times 400 shares. I was up $1,000. Refused to take it. Um, that was like a substantial move right there. That was a 25% gain or a 20% gain because I was up. I had only 5K in there, a little bit over 5K, almost 6K in there. So um, I refused to get out. Then it came tumbling down, and I just rode it, bro, and I just sat there like an idiot. And what I deserved was this for this stock to just fell for the rest of the day, and I don't gain anything. But then I just held, and it got under view up, and I was like, okay, this shit here is done. But I kept holding, and I kept holding. I'm like, okay, it's setting a higher low. It still didn't break this point. It's setting right here. It's under view out, but it still can push possibly. This is my opportunity to get out. So then it got to 1550, a seventh chance to get out. Five, six, seven, eight. I don't even know how many this is. This is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This is seven. Seven opportunities to get out, and then my eighth chance to get out for $1 gain. Although this spiked too quickly, and many of the other ones spiked it too quickly, I could have gotten out early here. I could have gotten here when it was going sideways. I could have gotten here and here. These one, I'll say what one, two, three, four, and five. These five right here was a good opportunity to get because it consolidated. This one it spiked straight up, came back down. Trying to get. I'm not trying to get out near top, but I'm trying to get out at a decent amount because the dollar, making a dollar was about for this trade or what 50 cents. Yeah, a dollar was like not much. And my thing too is when I'm trading a stock, if it's not much, I'm not gonna be satisfied with the gain, and I need to learn to be more disciplined with that. But um, then it consolidated. Testing VWAP. Then it started spiking again. I had another chance to get out. It spiked, and I believe it went past. Um, okay, it didn't go past high day, but it went high. It went up there, and I wasn't expecting this, but I did have a chance to get out, or somewhat of a chance to get out. Didn't take it. Then the shit came crashing down, spiked back up, broke high day. High day was 1711. Broke it, and oh, this is crazy. When it was halted, I entered my order at 1727. I said it's gonna go up to 1727 and get out right there, and it actually hit 1727. Then I moved it to 1725. I'm like, get out at 1725. I didn't know it was gonna hit 1727. I just assumed if it spiked, that's the highest it was gonna go. Get out right there, and then right before the timer was up, because if you go on halt, stockmarkethalt.com or whatever, or halts.com, stockhalt.com, it'll tell you, which stocks are halted, why, and which stocks are halted and why, and it'll also tell you, yeah, tradinghalts.com. It'll tell you why, like the reason code. You can look it up, and LUDP is always what I see, but it'll tell you or why this stock is halted and how long it's going to be halted. So when the 5 minutes were up, I was like, okay, I entered my order. Just before the 5 minutes were up, I took it out because I was so scared that it was going to go higher and I wasn't going to get a bigger gain. And greed, right then and there, I was like, greed is taking over. And that was like seven, eight, nine chances to get out. Didn't take it. Started pulling back, um, spiking, and I was just like, fuck it, I need to get out. I could have gotten out here, 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 but I just said, fuck it, I'm taking it right here. And I took it, got out for a $736 profit. Ended up going higher to 1756, coming crashing back down. I was shocked that it even touched 1756. Pulled back, bounced again. Um, I'm glad I didn't hold through all of this. Let's give it a second. I'm glad I didn't hold through all of this. This shit came crashing back down. I'm disappointed that I didn't hold through all of these. I'm disappointed that I actually held through all of this, and I don't deserve this win because it was just like I got lucky on this trade. If I was if this trading didn't work, my undiscipline would 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 make me get my ass handed to me. I would have got my ass handed to me. I would have got my ass whooped on this trade, which technically I did, and my bad performance ended up playing on until the next day, and I'll speak about that in my next video. But uh, it ended up just really choppy and very difficult to trade. Um, and these drawdowns will make you not even want to enter the trade. Um, like who would want to get in on these big drawdowns? You'll think if you weren't in the trade, you'll think it was over with, and that's what I thought the whole time. And it ended up spiking, ended up going up to $20, I think, or 20 something dollars from 7 to 20, all within that day. And then after hours, they released an offering, as you see here. Um, Here and here. I don't know what's up with this internet, but yeah, it went up to 20. dollars, and this shit will load. They released an offering here for $15. I didn't read it, but Tim Nuntil spoke about it when I asked him to in his webinar. I didn't read it because I was done with it, and they released it after in the afternoon. Their flow was, I think, 20 million. He said from what he was getting, and they're pretty much doubling their flow. Um, and it seems like they announced two offerings because if you see here, uh, they did it on two separate days. On the 25th and the 26th. If these were the same, it would have been a 424B5 and a 424B5/A if it was an update. No, it's not an update. They dropped another one. It could be, I don't know. It says the 25th here, but I I still got to learn it. But I'm not trusting. I think I'm taking it as two offerings. Um, but he did say too, if you see the chart on and how they're playing it. Let me put on the daily chart so you can see better. You see the daily chart. You got all this volume. I'm learning to see how they do short traps. You see this day it had 100 million shares. This day nowhere near the amount of volume, and it barely crashed. It went to a low of what? A low of 1550 and came back up and closed on the day for 1679, damn near 17, and the high was 1788. So if they don't decide to dump the next day, then tomorrow most likely is going to be a short squeeze. Um, if you see here as well, he said something about how you can identify a good morning panic. Um, yeah, so you see it panicked and bounce. So, and then a push up here. So most likely they're gonna squeeze all the shorts and then dump. I never knew how to identify short traps. Excuse me. I only know how to do it in an intraday chart where they will go down, let it touch VWAP, and squeeze back up. Let it touch VWAP or get close to VWAP, squeeze back up. But he's taught me something, and I appreciate that. And that's it. So we'll see tomorrow what it does. I got on my watch list. I got quite a few stocks on my watch list, and I want to see how they're gonna perform. But my next video on how I performed was it's just horrible, which is this right here, and I'll make a video of how I performed in this. But I'm extremely disappointed in myself. Um, I just don't know what made me not want to take games when I mean issue wasn't even taking games. I had a plan. It was a perfect plan. Didn't follow. So that's all.